Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. A contest between conferences. Atlanta, where the Hawks take to their home floor. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games.
And there were a few teams that gave them trouble last year, but this team was one that you wouldn't have expected.
Now here's Brooks. The kick out to Anderson. 5 to shoot. And Anderson slams it in.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Young, good. And here we are, opening night. Brent, do you have some special memories from an opening night you played in?
Man, I'm fired up, Kevin. Opening night. I hope you're excited. I know you are. I remember back in 1995, those many years ago, we had played against the Phoenix Suns, and they at the time had a player that said something during a free throw when the arena was completely quiet. Clippers against Suns. I can't repeat it in this broadcast, but at the commercial break, Kevin, I'll share it with you. But thank you for reminding me of it.
Oh. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Hunter for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Count that one.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say John Morant. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the.
Oh no, I took that shit off. I don't like that shot making shit.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Steven Adams, and you know this story, Brent, comes from a family of world-class athletes from New Zealand.
He has carved out an incredible career in the NBA, continues to be one of those guys that teammates love with the spirit he brings to the game, and just comes from a family of incredible athletic crowds.
And finished off by Morant.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward, exceptional court awareness.
Young outside. And he banks it.
That's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Adams outside. Back to Morant. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Collins. And Jackson gets it to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Capella. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant right side. Jackson misses.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Hunter. Stolen by Anderson. And it's Memphis on the break. Shoots off the step back. And he knocks down the jumper. Morant's got his second basket of the night. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going.
I'm jumping. This shit, bro.
They come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
That
And the Grizzlies
bro.
call their first time out of the game. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Inside, Tillman drops in the layup for two.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Down low. Out to Gallinari. Pass to Okongwu. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, I love how he absorbed the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Second free throw, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. To the inside. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
So it's the Hawks now, following the score by Memphis. Turner. Tillman grabs the miss. And here are the Grizzlies. And it's Clark in the corner. Back to Melton. "17 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Clark. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. Bucket is good. Here's Melton. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Memphis with their...
Oh, shit.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Here's Herter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Okongwu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. A shot by Reddish, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Pass to Bain. Now Melton. Now here's Clark. Knocks it loose. Shoots. Melton, no good.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other."
Come on, you gotta grab that big man.
For a long time.
Big bum-ass nigga.
David, thanks.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Brooks. Chalk up 2 there. Brooks has got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. That shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now. To the paint. Here's Culver. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, my God.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint
Good shit,
and
bro.
continue to score consistently.
And he really enjoys inside play. John Collins explosive there.
Morant drives in. And he comes up with the deuce. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no
Bang
further
on
than
my
his
head.
point guard moniker.
Bang
This
on
kid
me,
is
son.
serious, and he's hungry. And he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So both teams making some changes here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Greg, you talked about the fearlessness
Oh
of
my
Morant.
God, bench press
Reminiscent
strong.
of
Why
Allen
you ain't throw that
Iverson, the way he
shit, man?
throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Young with no.
Oh my God, he let this nigga grab the rebound. Come on, get the bullshit, bro.
Capella, if
You
you
got my
watched him
defense all
again
this
there,
about
he
it.
would be reading where that ball is going and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
Back
Back,
to
bro.
Morant. Outside Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Morant with a wide open look. Off target with his three. The Hawks trailed by 10. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Now, here's Capella. Young with the ball. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the middle. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Now, here's Bogdanovich.
Deep.
He's still scoreless so far in this one. A nice shot by Anderson. And now it's a 12-point Memphis lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10.
I'm really loving this fucking game, bro.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And you have to respect.
You know, you ain't never
Jackson's
seen me on
toughness.
2K like
This
that.
kid has had some
Not since,
early
like,
injury struggles, but he
years.
always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off.
Ooh, man.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. For 3, Brooks grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Kick out to Adams. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
No.
3-second difference
You
between
should
shot
do
clock
that.
and game clock. Bogdanovich, no luck. Morant, left side. Out left to the wing. Down low. Young with the steal. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Grizzlies out in front, up by 16. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The shot's good. Young's got the first basket of the second half here for the Hawks.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Here's Brooks. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Haven't we seen that a few times
man.
today, guys? I mean, your defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
The Hawks trail by 16. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. That's in. Coming off the assist from Young. And that's now 6 points for Clint Capella. Here's Adams. Out to Morant. And the Grizzlies get it back. Memphis moving it around. On the wing, Brooks. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in.
Oh, look, that's
wide
so
open.
early.
Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14.
Cut, nigga.
To the inside. Second shot opportunity. Here's Melton.
What the fuck? I can't make a shot.
And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
I can't make a shot.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Oh, shit.
Memphis leading by 12. Pass to Tillman. Outside Williams.
There we go. Man.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's Okongwu. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on
he in
the
the
way
zone.
down,
Okay.
but
I'm looking like
that's how they saw it.
Inside. Tillman. And down it goes. Dunked through a wonderful assist.
Totally down by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Clark outside. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. Pass to Clark. Jacks up a three. Rebound, Atlanta. Williams scanning the floor. Here's Rush. And he makes good on the way. Rush just got his first pass.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Down low. And here's Melton.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. That three off the mark. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 11-point game. On the wing, Williams.
What the fuck is going on?
And plenty of contact.
Yo, you gotta be shitting me. How the fuck are y'all grabbing so many rebounds, man?
There's the call. Memphis
Okay,
gets the
good
foul.
foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take
foul.
what
We
he
take
can give
one
you
over.
from the free throw line.
We shouldn't have had
Looking at
shit,
his
though.
numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him.
There you go with this gay ass defense y'all start playing.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
They go to gay D. That's when they start playing the no D now. Here we go.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Pass to Baines. Brings him from beyond the arc.
3.
Baines got 5 points so far.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league. That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Oh,
No good from
man.
outside. The Hawks trail by 11. Pass to Wright. Now, here is Gallinari. Williams comes with a double team. And here is Okongwu. He's covered by Clark.
D, Drew.
The
I
shot
don't need
by
to play that
Okongwu,
game
no
D.
good.
Last shot, last shot.
Morant outside. $11 seconds left here in the third quarter. Nobody.
You dumbass. I'm finding where you at and hitting the nigga you on. You see how smart I am? See?
Williams has got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Hunter. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, that's just enough defensive
Yeah, I'm finding who he on.
That shot.
He
I
playing
bet
that
he gets
bullshit
a
D
good look
now.
at it next time and hits it.
And so it's Memphis.
That's what they be doing.
Sitting with a
That's what they start
comfortable lead,
doing,
up by
like.
14.
They start playing that bullshit D, like.
Everything dropping in for him. And
You should have started playing that bullshit D early. It's too late now. You know why it's low.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Jackson in the corner. Memphis moving it around.
Easy.
He gets it
Ball
in there.
movement, bitch.
Adams has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Grizzlies. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Young.
Go back court.
Shoots the 3.
He can't shoot.
To the right side. Here's Herter. They get it back.
He can't shoot. You guys start getting 3 rebounds, man.
They're on their
Come on, y'all.
heels every
Slow
time
down.
the
Slow
ball
down. We up.
comes
Ain't no
inside.
rush. Slow down.
Adams in the high post. And Adams with the slam.
You might ask for help down there. You got to push Steven Adams out of the paint, and you can't give him good looks like that.
Pass to Capella.
The D, y'all. The D.
The rebound by Anderson. Memphis leading by 16. Back to Morant. And they call an illegal screen here.
Illegal screen.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job of keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Young for
He
3.
can't shoot.
The Hawks again can't hit. Jackson in the corner. Pass to Anderson. From deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no
That's
coverage.
shit.
And here we go. Morant into the hoop. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
What?
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
What I done?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
He can't shoot.
Here's
We don't
Young
matter.
from the arc.
He can't shoot.
Brooks grabs the board. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
He can't
Always a
shoot.
good sign
Leave
of
him open.
maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort,
He can't shoot.
focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Brooks outside. Here's Adams. And
I ain't trying to go up. I'm
sends
trying
it
to
right
pump
off
it.
the glass. Here's Collins.
The foul.
And he's fouled
I
pretty
just
hard
knew he was
on
going
that
to hit the
shot,
lane.
but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the
He
line.
can't shoot.
That's
He can't
on
shoot.
John Jackson.
Sometimes you just don't
Yeah, he can't
have
shoot.
somebody on your roster to match up with the type of player that John Collins is.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey. Was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Memphis.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Brooks.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
And Wright, here we go. And Wright throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And here's Melton. Yes, that goes in.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
In the corner, Collins with it. His three-pointer's off the mark. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the middle. Pass to Conchaw. From deep three-point range. And it's John Collins with the rebound. First free throw is good.
Team 4.
The leap that we saw John Collins make last year was pretty awesome. Scary thing is he's just going to keep getting better and wants to improve that consistency in terms of his shooting range around the top of the key.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win.